Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be killing some poor innocent sleeping vampires. That's right, in this game, in my opinion, I play as the bad guy because I'm breaking into these vampires' houses or castles, smashing their bedroom door down and then stabbing them in the heart with a stake, killing them whilst they sleep. They can't defend themselves, they're asleep. I'm definitely the bad guy in this game, and I don't know how to feel about that. This is Silent Slayer Vault of the Vampire. It's the newest VR game from Shell Games. You might know them from Among Us VR. They developed the VR version of Among Us, and of course, the excellent I Expect You to Die series. Now, I wasn't going to make a video today, but I've been playing this game all morning, and it's really charming. I'm having a really good time with it, but it isn't quite what I expected it to be, so I thought I'd showcase the gameplay loop so that you know what to expect going in if you do pick up the game this Thursday when it releases for the Quest family of headsets. In the simplest of terms, this game is Five Nights at Freddy's meets Operation. The board game Operation.
It's Operation, the mad doctor's game.
The one with the dude, and he's laying there on the operating table, and you've got the little tweezers, and you need to pull out his bones and organs, but do it slowly so that you don't hit the sides and set off the alarm, which makes his nose light up red. That is basically what this game is. It's a series of puzzle-centric vampire executions, but you have to work your way through a series of locks and traps and spells that are blocking you from killing the vampire, and you need to figure out how to break all those locks and spells without waking the vampire up, because if they wake up, they'll jump scare you and kill you. So it's also a little bit like the board game Don't Wake Dad. Do you remember that? Is that just me? Don't Wake Dad, and the guy like pops up in the bed. What a board game. Now, Silent Slayer Vault of the Vampire is quite a talky game. This book talks at you constantly. So I've shut him up for the purposes of this part of the video because I'm explaining what's going on and I don't need him interrupting me. But the book is really nice. So you can grab it, you can open it, and this will tell you everything you need to know about the particular vampire you're about to go and kill. So the first level is a really basic vampire. He's like bottom rung of the ladder, and his name is Baron Radovan. This is him right here. Now, these are the levels you'll progress through. I've heard that the campaign takes around 3 hours to complete, and there are different endings to get depending on what you do. So a bit of replayability there. You'll probably get 5, maybe 6 hours out of the game, but I do feel like it's the kind of thing you could pass to other people and allow them to experience whilst you watch, because it has that kind of jump scare simulator mechanic to it, and it could be fun to get family members or friends to play as well. Now, I think the longest part of this game is actually accessing the levels. Before you can go to any level, you have to build a little kind of puzzling places style thing. And this is the hardest bit, for me anyway, because I'm not great at this kind of stuff. Nope, that's wrong. But basically, you have to build this until it all fits together. Is that right? No. Oh, there we go. So you build this into like a little totem, I guess, and then when it's constructed, it fills up with blood, and then you get to progress your way to the actual level and take down the vampire. So blood is going to like fill this. Yeah, there we go. So this is the rune symbol I'm going to need to carve out when I get to his coffin to be able to break the seal, to then be able to stab him in the heart. Okay, here we are. We've been transported to the first coffin. This is Baron Radovan. So the book is still here, so you can still use the book when you come to kill the vampire. So if you forget how to do something, the book is always going to be there on your right-hand side, but you can pick it up and you can move it around. Now, when you're in the level, you can grab this bar here to move yourself around. This game doesn't have any artificial locomotion, so you can play it seated, you can play it standing, whatever's most comfortable for you, and you move around by using this bar to literally move yourself around. Now, this first vampire is very easy to kill. All we need to do is open the coffin up first by removing these little plates. Now, you have to move them slowly, because if you, bit like Operation, if you move it too fast, he'll hear you and he'll wake up and kill you. So, here. There we go. And then you don't want to just throw it. If you throw it on the floor, it's going to make a clang noise, and then the vampire's going to wake up. So you put it on the table, and you be really careful with it. So you have to make really deliberate, slow movements in this game. There we go. Done. Easy. His coffin is so easy to open, and then we literally just open it. Hello, mate. Now, I think the vampires themselves are the real high point of this game. They're beautifully animated. They're like ears twitch and stuff, and they all look really expressive, charismatic. I just like the design of the creatures in this game. I think they look great. Now, the second thing you need to do is pick up this heart and bring it to the vampire and find out where its heart actually is. That was easy. Where it beats and vibrates the hardest, that's where the heart is. So then we mark the heart. Nice and easy. Now, once you've found the heart, this little seal appears at the top, and this is where you need to start carving the rune symbols that appeared on the little totem thing you built at the start before you were transported here. So you pick up your stake, and you can switch the position of the stake in your hand. I prefer this position. Get nice and close, stab that, and then start carving the rune symbols. So up, down, cross. Easy peasy. Down, 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 cross. And that now has locked him in place. So you can't get away now, can you? Actually, I do feel sorry for him. He was just asleep. And now we just kill him. That's the first level. Oh, I missed it!
Oh, no!
Right, that served me right for being cocky. I completely missed the stab. I hit him in his armpit instead of his heart. Right, we won't make the same mistake this time. Right in the heart. There we go. I'm sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. He was just trying to sleep. And now he's dead. Honestly, I feel like the bad guy in this game. It's just crazy. These guys aren't doing anything. They're literally asleep. So then you pick up this little totem thing, icon, badge. Nice little badge there. Pop it in this. And then you go back to the home area. And that's the whole game. Okay, so that was the first vampire. He was the bottom rung of the ladder. Really easy to get into his coffin, stab him in the heart, and kill him. This is level 3. So a little bit more difficult, and I have more tools at my disposal. Now, the first thing I need to use is this key. Now, again, you have to be slow and deliberate with all movements in this game, because you don't want to make too much noise, because that will activate the jump scare, you'll fail the level, and you will get 5 nights at Freddy, which no one likes. Okay, there we go. Right. The key is in. The lock is open. Next thing we need to do is pry open all these little nails. Now, here, you can do this quickly, but if the nail bends, you have to stop to grab it and pull it out, because if you let the nail keep bending, it will fall onto the floor, creates noise, and you know where the noise goes. I've explained that. There we go. So I've got a bunch of these nails to get into, and I do think the levels kind of have time limits. If the book was on and talking, he often says, like, you're taking too long, he's going to wake up and stuff. So I do think there probably is a time limit for these levels as well. And sometimes you even get, like, spiders and things that appear and come down in front of your face to kind of extra spook you out. Oh, there's one. It's like it knew. That's disgusting. You can turn the spiders off if you do have arachnophobia. Okay, let's look at this guy. Oh, now clearly he is a more senior vampire. He's looking pretty fly in his outfit. Now, this is very much operation. So now I have tweezers. And I need to cut through... Actually, they're wire cutters, aren't they? I need to cut through all of these little wires, but I can't bonk them, because that will cause him to wake up. So here we go. Nice and slowly. You stay asleep, Mr. Man. No waking up today. Oh, my sense of, like, depth perception is awful here. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Now, this is level 3, so you can tell that as the levels go on, they do get more complicated, and succeeding will become more difficult. Right, let's find his heart. Put myself a bit closer. Where is his heart? What's around here? There. There. I think it's there. Pretty confident that it's there. Right, here we go. Let's stab that and draw some runes. Bang, 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 bang. It's a simple game. It's a really simple game. But I really like it. I like innovation. I like something that's a little bit different. We don't have a game like this currently. And we don't have many games that are vampire themed. Haha, yeah, take that, you're locked in, son. I like how scared they look when they're locked in. Look at him, he's freaking out. Right, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to do it because I am the vampire. Oh, I waited too long, he killed me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Right, I'm not wasting any time this time, mate, sorry. Ah, that. You're not jump scaring me again. Don't try and claw at me, you freak. Turn to stone. Bugger off you. He is completely Thanos. Look at him. Fading off into the wind. Grab my badge. Pop it on. Well, don't pop it on. Put it in here. Head home. Jobs are bloody good. So they do get more complicated.
I trust you now grasp why the relic heart is necessary.
I get it. Okay, here we go.
Your new bind stone awaits.
This might take a while.
Grand Master Loretto, the clan's foremost craftsman, will be the next to fall.
This is legitimately the hardest bit of the game. Like, building these things is pretty rough, unless you are some kind of seasoned puzzling places expert. Like, I can very rarely see where things are supposed to go. I mean, that looks like it should go there, and it did. That was correct. So you have to do one of these at the start of every level. That is non-negotiable. Okay, I've kind of nailed this now. There. And then there. Once you've done that, as I say, it fills up with runes, and then you get to go and kill the vampire. I haven't done this level. This is the last one I'll do in this video, because the game's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 levels long. I only want to show 3. I don't want to ruin too much of it. But I do like it. Very simple.
Fine.
Quite short.
The sublime
but very charming.
Of this
and there is scope to grow it out with time, I think.
Loretto. Too bad he'll never get a chance to see it.
Okay.
Welcome to the atelier.
Hello.
Where Loretto and his disciples bring their craft to life.
Okay, Loretto's going to die today.
Show him the fruit of your craft.
Do I need to figure out which of these is going to complete the pattern? Right, that doesn't work, I don't think. That doesn't look right. I think I have to match the patterns up on the back. That doesn't look like it works either. None of them look like they work. Oh, it'll be when it's spun all the way. Okay, let's try this one first. Key in. Can you hear footsteps behind me? Right, is that going to finish the pattern? Did I get it my first try? Come on. Come on now. Easy peasy. Right, I got the right key. How do I... Oh, these are just... Wait, how do I do that? Okay, so this one goes up. Oh, slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, that one goes up and out. Then I guess this...
Gently.
I'm sorry! Oh, God, I wasn't gentle enough. Okay, now this one goes across and then up and out. Oh, my God. Okay, it is getting harder now, I must admit. And the game does a really good job of, like, filling you with dread when it comes to moving these things. Now, you can let go and start grabbing again with a different hand if you want to. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, come on. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a spider next to me. I can hear it. I can hear the spider next to me right now. Stop making spider noises. Yep. Bugger off you. Okay, gently, gently, gently. Gently. Okay, right. I'm in. Oh, no, I'm not. There's bloody nails in it as well. Oh, this thing's a nightmare. This coffin is an actual nightmare. Okay, it's fine. We're going to get in, and then we're going to kill him. And we're going to stab him in the face. What would you do if the vampire had used no more nails to seal his coffin? Or, like, if he just super glued it shut? You'd be a bit stuffed then, wouldn't you? What would the answer be? You wouldn't be able to pry that open with a little prying tool. You'd just have to smash it, and then it would wake up, and then you'd have to fight it. That's, you know, that's the only option. Okay, we're done? We're done. Right, let's take a little look at Loretto, shall we? Oh, bats. Oh, he's got loads of bloody wires, and some of them are red.
That cutting an energized wire is hazardous.
Oh, obviously, yeah. Obviously, mate. Cheers for that. Right, don't cut them when they're red. Okay. Whoa. This is cool. It's cool that it gets harder every time, and it throws new things at you to worry about. I like that a lot. Hopefully they can like add DLC and stuff, because it's a shame it's only kind of 3, 4 potentially hours long. There is a bit of replay value for sure.
Our daylight is not infinite.
But I'd love a ton of these to do, and it would be a real boon if they were able to. There we go.
It's safe.
add content after launch.
The binding.
Okay, where's your heart, mate? Definitely there. Definitely there. I could feel it. I could feel it. Okay. Let's do some runes. He looks so cool. Look at him. Alright, 1 rune. 1 rune done. 2 runes done. 3 runes. That was a nice one. It's like Superman's logo. And 1 again. Are we done? No, not quite. He needs bloody loads of runes. I'm so sorry, Loretto. You piece of dick. Yeah. I love the death animations. Look at him. I'm sorry, my friend. Sleep now. It's so cool.
Promise.
It really is.
Now a blistered heel.
Oh, right. I'm going to leave it there. This is Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire. It's out on Thursday for the Quest family of headsets. It's around 3 to 4 hours long in one playthrough, depending on how many times you mess up. And there are 3 different, I believe, endings to get if you want to see everything the game has to offer. I'd love to see Shell adding DLC to this, because I would like to be able to kill even more vampires in more difficult scenarios. They will get more difficult as they go on. But one thing to note is you can replay the scenarios as well. So a good game to throw friends into and see if they can accomplish it without getting jump scared. It's kind of a party favour type game. The polish is good, the charm is good, the animations are good. It's a shame it isn't a bit longer, but I do like it for what it is. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another one. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.